Well, recovery to me, I actually did a recovery acrostic poem to reflect on my experience of recovery. So my recovery, starting with the letters in recovery, recovery, letter R, I would say that I'm more reflective on and in my everyday experiences of life. E, I'm experiencing life to the full. C, I've more connectedness to other people. O, I'm open to new ideas, new opinions, new learning. V, I have my voice listened to. That's through my peer support service with the Friends Project. E, I'm engaging life and experiencing life and enjoying life. R, I'm remembering my past and present. That's experiences that I've had. And Y is my journey or your journey to recovery. For me, that's how I kind of broke down recovery for me. But it's a lot about connectedness, and it's more empowering. I have a lot of hope. What else have I got? Connectedness, hope, recovery. My lived experience is valued. So that's where recovery is going for me at the moment. So I know it's a journey, and sometimes I might have bad days. Some days I might have good days. So that's my recovery journey. Well, being involved with ARI, I'm on the ARI mental health project team in Limerick. I've engaged with the Friends Project. I'm also with the ARI's project, which is the education piece project that we're doing in Limerick. I've been trained as a peer supporter, and this is all through the ARI projects that have been going on around Limerick. So what was your question again, sorry?
So how has it, I suppose, how has it influenced or helped your understanding of what recovery is?
Well, I didn't have an understanding of recovery before I started joining all this. I just went with the flow. Now through recovery, I have engaged with new education, thinking about things more, and examining it and looking it up and finding out more information. I'm connected with more people through the peer support, and I find that's very, very helpful for my recovery. What else was I going to say?
Take a moment.
Just trying to think now.
Yeah, you can gather your thoughts, no harm.
Oh, the ARI, you're talking about the ARI, the Advancing Recovery in Ireland.
Yeah.
I've opportunities to join different groups, and the more I join these different groups, the more learning I get. So the more educated I get around mental health, it's better for me because I have a better understanding, and I can look and support my son better, on his journey. I don't want to be encroaching on his space. He has his own journey. I have my journey, and I've stepped back from the role of being a carer. So I'm really caring about my son rather than caring for him through recovery. Before that, it was kind of like a drama triangle, as you say. So now it's more subtle, more connectedness between myself and my son as well. So that the RE has really supported me in that. Well, I believe that the recovery principles training is doing a lot to support the services in recognising what is recovery for the family members and what recovery means for the person with the lived experience of mental health. So I think that the recovery principle training is an important tool for our services to engage with. What was the question again? I'm sorry, take one, take two, take three. With the recovery principles training that I was just speaking to you about, they're getting actually the view from the person with a lived experience of a family member with mental health difficulties. So whereas before we weren't accepted, we were kind of outside the services as parents and family members. But now with the recovery principles training and Advancing Recovery in Ireland promoting this, we're more engaged with the services. We can communicate better. And that's because we have learned a lot more. We know how to communicate better. We know when our voice has been listened to. We can talk to people in a more productive way, more efficient, more effective way. So the services are engaging more with the family members, I think, through the recovery principles training, and it is important for them. But it's also important through the recovery principles training that they get the lived experience from the person that has the mental health issue as well, because they might only just have an image, an idea, from the day-to-day interactions, but to have somebody standing up doing training, it's a different experience altogether. You're coming in with your expertise to the room. So I think the recovery principles has the most, it has the greatest opportunity to change things in the services, just engaging with the training even. Right, well, engaging in the RE, recovery principles training, that would be a very important experience for all the mental health teams to have. It gives them an opportunity to get the lived experience from a family member's point of view, also from the person with lived experience of mental health difficulties, and their colleague from the services as well. So I think that RE training, the recovery principles training, is very, very important for the services to improve. But it also gives them an opportunity to think, how can we support families? How can we support service user more in recovery? So it's really challenging them to think that they're just not working in the service, looking after one client at a time. There are actually a lot more people involved. They have to think about themselves as a service, their colleagues, they have to think about the family involved, they have to think about the service user themselves. So I think the RE, recovery principle training, is a great opportunity for the services to engage more in recovery. And the more training they get, the better the service should be.